Okay, so if we look at geometric and arithmetic in one thing basically. So we know for geometric, you want the ratio. Okay, the ratio must be constant. So x divided by 20 must be equal to y divided by x. Okay, so the ratio between this one and this one must be the same as the ratio between this one and this one when it's geometric. Okay, and if it's arithmetic, the difference must stay constant. So if it's arithmetic, we can say the difference here and those to y minus x. Y minus x must be equal to 60 minus y. Okay, so you must have the same difference. Okay, if it's arithmetic, it must be constant. And now we got simultaneous equations. Okay, so if you simplify this one, you can say take the negative x over, take the plus y over, so then 2y, take the 60 minus 60 is equal to x. Okay, then you get x in terms of y, x is equal to 2y minus 60. But let's see this side, x times x, when we cross multiply, x times x is x squared, and 20 times y. So on this side we get this 20y is equal to x squared. So I think if you want to make it a little bit quicker, actually save a bit of time, it would be better, instead of now taking the x, which is 2y minus 60, and substituting it in here, then it's going to be 2y minus 60 times 2y minus 60. Then you have to multiply that out, which is fine, but it's just a bit more work. It would have been better here, instead of, because remember, you can decide which one you want to write alone. You could have rather said, let's not write x alone, let's write y alone. So let's take the negative y over, then we get 2y is equal to 60 plus x. And then we can say, let's divide both sides by 2. So they cancel out. So y is equal to 60 plus x divided by 2. So then obviously this part, y equal to 60 plus x over 2, can be substituted into the place of y over there. Okay. So then we're going to have x squared is equal to 20, and then 60 plus x over 2. And then that means x squared is equal to 20 times 60. Or we can first say 60 divided by 2 is 30. 60 divided by 2 is 30. 30 times 20, 600. Then here, 20 times x is 20x divided by 2 is 10x. So you can skip a step or two. Okay, where you can try to skip one or two steps. Now if you take it over, it's going to become x squared. X squared, and then minus 10x minus 600 equal to 0. And then when you factorize this, you're going to have x plus 20 and x minus 30. Okay, obviously 20 times negative 30 is negative 600, and negative 30x plus 20x gives you negative 10x in the middle. So it looks to me like the two solutions will be negative 20 and 30. Negative 20 and 30. So we can say therefore x must be equal to negative 20, or x must be equal to 30. Looks like that's my two solutions. Okay, so we just put in the steps, and now we have to say, okay, that's x. Now we got to look at y. So therefore, y will be 60 plus negative 20, so that's 60 minus 20 over 2. So it's 40 divided by 2 is 20, or y will be equal to, if you put in the 30, you're going to have 60 plus 30. Divided by 2, so it's 90 divided by 2, which is 45. So there's our solutions. Negative 20. So it's either going to be negative 20 and 20. Okay. If x is negative 20 and y will then be 20, or if x is 30, y will be 45. And you can double check. When you substitute, you can check. Let's just make sure, negative 2020, does that make sense? Negative 2020, yes, because negative 20 plus 40 is 20, plus 40 is 60. So it works. What about here? Negative, so it's 20 and then negative 20 and 20. Yeah, when you multiply by negative 1, 20 times negative 1 is negative 20, times negative 1 is 20. So then the ratio is negative 1. If I put in 30 and 45, 30, 45, 60. You add 15. If I put 30 and 45 here, 30 and 45, yes, times 1,5, times 1,5. So then I have the ratio. And there's my options.